5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Live from San Francisco, broadcasting around the world. You're listening to the Armon Wiggins Radio Show.
Okay, what's poppin', everybody? Listen, I'm gonna wait for y'all to get up in here. I don't really see everybody just as of yet, but we are gonna get into some things. We have a legendary show scheduled for you guys today, okay? And we are going to get into some things. All right. It's going to be a fun show. I personally think it's going to be a fun show. So let's get into some things, okay? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Armon, and we are live in the studio back with another video, okay? Now, listen, we have a special show for you guys here today. We are going to be talking about, adult entertainment. There goes my monetization. We're going to be talking about... there was a thing called Charm School back in the day, but now in 2020, it's called Ho School. So we'll be taking a look at what that looks like, and really, really interesting. But before we do that, I want to say, if you're a returning subscriber, then you know how this thing goes, and if you're a new subscriber, welcome and hello. All right. Now, without further ado, let's get into the show. Now, if you guys are watchers of me, you also know that on any given day when I do like random show topics or just random topics, like you just never know who's going to call in or who's going to say what. Like we have some of the best callers here at this show, right? So there was a particular lady, she had called in on one of our long marathon nights, and she had wanted to, okay, this is killing me now. This is pissing me off. It's pissing me off. Hold on. This stupid pillow. You be trying to do something new. I can't wait till my new chair gets here. But anyway, like I was saying, so we had a caller. She called into the show before, and I was like, you know what? I want to hear your story. Like, I want you to come on one of these days, these off kind of days, and I want to talk to you about it. And today was the day. I didn't really have much to do or much to talk about. And I was like, you know what? Yep. Today is the day that we should talk about this situation. So without further ado, I'm going to bring her on and we're going to get into some things. Now, her name is, well, I'm going to let her tell you her name, but I'm going to call her Simone. Okay. Simone, what happened? You're blurry now, Simone. Simone, you're blurry now. You got to unmute it. I can't hear you either, Simone. Oh no. What happened? Unmute yourself too. Uh-oh. There you, hello?
Yeah.
I can hear you, but
lagging and everything.
No, it's not really lagging. It's just blurry. Can you wipe it off or something?
Okay, hold on.
Okay. Yes. And we're gonna get into some things. Let me tell you something. Everything was going great. You know how this. Listen, you guys know how it goes. It happens to me too. Let me see. Yes. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Why do it keep being blurry? It was not blurry like that when I was talking to you earlier.
It's blurry now?
Hell yeah.
Let me close some stuff. Maybe it's something down here. Open. Oh, well, yeah, I don't know what that is. That's a giant picture.
Oh, Simone, are you drunk?
Man. Yes. Okay, is that better?
Absolutely not. Let me see. Let me try. I don't know what happened. Turn the camera off and turn it back on. See what happens when you do that.
Oh, I know what happened. I got you.
Okay. Let me know. Oh.
I know what happened. We can pop it back. Oh, now it's going to show the ghetto one.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay. No, this is the ghetto one. Oh, wait. Did it go? Oh, it went back to, it reverted. Now. I bet you it's clear now.
Yes, it's better now. Thank you, Simone.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
How you doing, Armon? Thank you.
Armon, yes. I'm echoing a little bit, but it's fine. We'll make it work. But listen, I'm doing well. I'm glad that we actually did this because we were talking a couple of months ago, and I wanted to do this. Is this a bad echo?
No, not for me. Is it for you?
No, let me see. I want to make sure.
Maybe I gotta turn something off.
No, hold on. Let me make sure. I just want.
Oh yeah, I do. Thank you. I got one of them voices.
Okay, is it a bad echo? Let me see. Let me test it.
If anybody knows a good voice place, put me on.
No. Okay. All right. So let's get into it. Okay. Now, so you called into the show, and I don't even remember how we started talking, but one thing led to another, and we found out that you are an adult entertainer.
Yes, I like that term. Yeah.
So what does that mean?
That means entertainment with the genre and the aesthetic of sexuality, sex, sexual fantasies. I mean, it's so many different genres. Can I say the S word?
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so yeah, it's just basically entertainment involving that without penetration. Can I say penetration? I don't know what I can say.
Hey, Simone, can you? They're saying your volume is a little loud. If you can turn it down a little bit.
Yeah, let's see. It's probably this one. Oh yeah, it's so cranked up. Is that
that's fine. Okay.
Right there?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, cool.
Okay, so you're adult entertainment. So you do stripping now? Are you used to be a stripper? Any adult films, like any sex in the adult films, porn?
I haven't done any porn as far as with a partner.
Okay.
I have done some camming and I have some content on OnlyFans, so I just started that. And definitely been to some dance clubs. I sent you some like proof pictures and stuff like that.
I'm pulling the pictures up right now. So these are the pictures of her at the clubs. This is one of the pictures of her. She looks really, really nice here. Okay, so hold on. So
Deja Vu off Main.
Okay. Nah. So one of the things that was really, really interesting to me in our conversation. So you do camming work. So is it so you don't go meet guys. So you're not a prostitute.
No, I'm not a full service lady of the night. No.
Okay. So this is so funny.
But I'm not knocking anybody who does that. You know, get it how you live, though. So I just wanted to make that clear. I'm not promoting it, but if that's what you do, I'm not like judging either. So.
And then you used to be a phone sex operator.
No, I want to be a phone sex operator.
Okay. So what is it about the adult business that you like? Is there a lot of money involved in it?
It is, but it's still work. So that's what you got to realize. It's still whatever you put into it. Mm-hmm. For example, you got to have something to sell when you start OnlyFans. So I know a lot of girls, they be like, oh, I'm going to start OnlyFans and stuff like that. But, you know, it's been a lot of work getting the content together. So I don't know. I like to do it. It's a lot of money in it. If you work it, I like to do it because I just have a freedom. You know what? Let me stop BSing. Let me really tell you why.
Okay.
I've been in the military. I have college degrees, all that. I've been in some career jobs and positions, and everywhere I've went, I've been sexually harassed or assaulted.
Are you serious?
To the point where, yeah, to the point where I was like, cut the middleman off, you know, and let me just go do this. I know it sounds probably crazy, but
like harassed, like
can I date? You want to date or touched inappropriately? All of that.
Oh wow.
And it just got to the point where I wasn't. It didn't all happen like that. It's not like I was just getting harassed at work and I stopped one day and then started doing that. I started pole dancing. I had really low self-esteem and I started pole dancing. Pole dancing really helped me accept my sexuality, my body, have confidence in it. Shout out to Romance and Dance, my pole studio that I went to. So I appreciate that. And I just, you know, molded into this kind of, it was like, I looked up one day, I was like, you know, I like how I look. I'm comfortable with my body. Why wouldn't I go to a strip club? They grabbing my butt at work, you know? Like, let's cut out the middleman and let me make the money the boss is making. So that was kind of
now. What is
kind of
the money? So in the career, So what boss? The boss at the career job?
Yeah.
Like what? Like it's like a 9 to 5, like a tech job, or like you mean like the boss at like a strip club? Like what kind of boss are we talking about? Like or a pimp? We gotta like. I don't want to call out. What kind of job?
I don't want to call out the companies, but like.
What type of?
I guess you mean like what industries? Like even in if I say the industries, that's saying too much too.
You can't say what type of work you were doing. Okay, so was this like a corporate 9 to 5 kind of job, or was this a strip club?
Yeah, one was a corporate 9 to 5, federal government jobs that I've had. You know, okay. I mean, I don't want to.
Okay.
You know?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, with that being said, so you're saying a lot of the white men or black men or men in general would come and want to be sexually with you, and so who was the middleman? Who was getting? Or are you just figuratively saying like, you know, you were working for the man, and then you were getting, sexual advances at work, so you were just uncomfortable.
Yeah, in those positions, you pretty much do the work, and they oversee and they manage the work, but you're doing the work. They're just overseeing. So it's like your supervisor making more money, but you're doing the work. Their job is to kind of oversee the work. So I'm like, I don't need anybody to oversee me, and just. You know, I'm working, but then I'm getting paid less. So I just felt more in control of the money. And at the time, I was feeling really sexually confident and sexually charged in my confidence because of the pole classes that I was taking. My body was changing. I was getting more comfortable to stand up for myself, too. So
and how old were you? And
it was trending. Too. I was like,
how old were you around this time?
I was pretty late in age. I was like, I don't want to give that age, but I'm gonna say I was over 25.
Okay, so how old are you now?
Over 25.
Over 30? Over 35. Listen, we have a lot of women over 35 over here. Listen, so you're about 36, 37. That's fine. Closer to 40?
I'm going to keep it real.
Nothing's wrong with that.
42.
42?
I'm 42.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. That is nothing wrong with that. Do you have any kids?
No, I don't have any kids.
Okay. And so, so right now, so you've been now working as in the, on and on as the adult entertainment industry as well. And so, you brought something up in one of our the last time we talked on live. You talked about now some of the different ways to work in the industry, and you mentioned I don't know a nice word. A better word for it. A whole courses or whole courses, like a whole school. What is that? How does one enroll into like a whole course?
I think it's more, nowadays it's a lot of, I guess for lack of a better word, like vanilla girls, or girls that may be like square girls, or girls maybe that aren't like really into that, or maybe look down on that genre. But now they seeing the money, they seeing it's trending. So it's been a lot of that going on.
Okay.
I personally wouldn't suggest going out looking for it if it's not kind of like in your journey of life already. But if it is, you probably know about it already, or you're probably, about those pages and you know that they're out there, but they're definitely out there. But then it's like so many girls who aren't doing that are kind of like reverting. Maybe their journey is a little bit like mine. It was like, okay, these guys, I want the money. What's wrong with, what am I doing wrong? Like, or maybe like not just feeling confident in their body. Like, really? I used to be the girl, and this is some really personal stuff but I'm gonna share because somebody out there probably like that too. I was the girl, like I was so insecure about my body. Like when it was time to, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I laid down and I didn't have something over me, I would like cover my eyes because I didn't want to see the response to the guy's face when he looked down. Like, that's how low my self-esteem was.
Okay.
And like that community, it does help you. It helped me see the value in myself. Like, even on my journey, there were some low points where, I was confident, but I was so boosted in ego that I didn't see that I was still not valuing myself. I didn't really truly value my body and what it is and what it means to men when they see it. You know what I mean? I didn't value that. I'm just now really gaining the value and gaining all the control over my media and how I look and what I put out there. Because like, even when I was in the dance clubs, I feel like the dance clubs, like, then I was working for the dance club. Sure, I was making more money and I was in more control of how much money I could make, but it was still working for someone else and giving my light and giving my, me, my creativity, me away. And that's what I think. I know people probably like, ooh, nasty girl courses or how to do this, but it's just like how I was raised.
So what do they teach
like
in
under
the courses?
and how to be a certain type of female. And I think it caused me to not have confidence and have to go through this journey instead of just being confident already and knowing my value. So it's been a journey for me, but I like it and I enjoy it. I don't think sexuality is anything nasty. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Girl, I need you to stop talking right now. Stop. I need you to stop. I need you to stop. I need you to bring it back, and I need you to tell me what are in these courses.
I can't tell you what's in the courses, but it's everything you need to know.
No,
it's basically where you need to go with it.
No, that don't make
so
no
like.
sense. So what is it? You said they have online courses.
Yeah. So what you want to do? You want to go out? You tired of going on dates?
Yes.
And not and having to settle for Denny's? They got a course for that.
Okay.
You want to start an OnlyFans? You want to know the things to do to go in the right direction and get advice from the top 5%ers and 1%ers? They got a course for that. That's what I'm saying.
So
that's
in
what
the
I'm
course,
saying.
but do they talk like you got to be? Do they tell you about safety, like
Yes.
STDs, robbing niggas,
Yes.
drugs? It goes over all of that. It goes how to get the
Yes.
money, file
How
taxes,
to do it?
everything.
Basically, how to do things the legal way.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not going against the law.
Okay.
How to satisfy the IRS. How to do your taxes properly. So you're not, you know what I'm saying? How to stay safe, because there's so many people who have a misconception of adult entertainment. So it's a lot of weirdos. So it's how to stay safe. Mm-hmm. self-confidence. A lot of it is self-confidence and just things to let you know that, hey, you know your value. Don't let anybody, BS you. So it's heavy content in those directions. And so, yes. Yeah.
Okay. And now, how much would that
would have
cost?
to have like maybe somebody who's beating them or forcing them.
Yes.
Or it's like, what if every woman just had her price? I'm just saying, let's say every woman just had her price. I just think that would have so much value. What if that was just the normal way of life? It's like you just knew that you had to value a woman financially.
Okay.
And not be a butthole. Like,
how
it's
much
pretty
for
much
the
that
course?
simple. So,
how much for the course?
The prices range. I've seen prices range from as low as $25 to what's the highest? I've seen $900.
$900. Okay, that sounds more reliable.
I've seen retreats.
A retreat.
Yes.
Like a whole retreat.
If you know, you know. But yes, this retreat, it goes down. Yeah, it goes down.
Now, is there money made on these retreats? Like, listen, bitch, you got on here. We're gonna get into some things. Is there money made on these retreats? Well, I'm not fucking around with you on here. We're gonna get into some things.
I never been to a retreat. And it's probably not even what you're thinking. It's probably not a blankathon. It's probably not even that. I'm telling you, it's so much womanhood and unity and sisterhood.
Okay.
And that's really what it becomes to be about, because a woman who's confident in her sexuality is nothing she cannot get. Period. It's nothing that she can be afraid to ask for. Period.
Do you feel like women look down upon other women that do kind of work in the adult industry?
I think other women look down on it, and I think other women in the industry look down on other women in the industry. I think people just be judging other people all the time, and yeah, it's that's why like having certain communities within certain groups that are maybe unpopular is so good. It's really about unity. And within any industry, yeah, it's a lot of cattiness. The girls go against the girls. And I think it's a really big thing with the non-adult workers and the adult workers. It's a big separation, and it really shouldn't be, because it really just fuels. It's no money in that. It's just no money in that.
Okay.
And both sides go at each other.
Is it harder for older girls or younger girls? Now, you're a woman of a little bit of a particular age. You started later on in life. Do you feel like you could have made more money if you started sooner or later, or do you feel like you make around the same money?
I started at, I was always playing with it a little bit. I feel like if I knew what I know now at a younger age, that's why it's good about the courses. And one course is a lady that if you have like emotional or kind of mental or kind of more spiritual issues, she helps with that. So, yeah.
Okay, now
you got to keep asking me these questions over, because you know I'm faded. I don't know why you is over here just letting me.
Okay, hold on. So right now it's just the camera, the webcam stuff. Now, do you find it being different? Do you feel like is there a money pyramid dependent based upon skin complexion? Do lighter to white women make more money than brown or dark? Is there anything like that goes on in the industry that you notice when it comes to these clients, or is it better to be black or darker skin?
I think it's better to just be well maintained. Okay, so I used to think that it was more a skin color thing, but people like what they like, and you can't let it suffocate your thoughts. Like, you can't let one guy's comment affect your night. And so, yeah, nails done, toes done, hair done. As long as you're kept up, yeah. Club's gonna do what they're gonna do. And I think that's why OnlyFans is booming so much, because a lot of girls are like, well, forget that. But no, I used to think it was, but no.
So what does your clientele look like on your OnlyFans? What is your client? What's your average age clientele?
Well, I just started mine, so I don't really have enough to go on right now, but
how much
I usually attract.
How much is your OnlyFans? How much is it? How much is it a month?
$11.11.
Okay, and what are we getting?
And 11 cents.
Okay, 11.11. So what are we getting for 11.11? That's some spiritual bunan.
Well, I can't tell you what you getting for 11.11, but you getting some real nasty now. Professional.
Okay.
Professional.
Okay.
High HD content. You know, it's some new twerking on there.
Oh.
You know, it's some. You know, it's some.
Let me see your shirt. Let me see your
it's
shirt.
It's some titties out. It's some.
Let me see your. Whoa.
Some little titties. Titty bitties.
Wow. Oh. Back up. You're too close. Back up.
I'm too close.
Okay, there. Wow.
I can't.
Is she squirting out water?
Oh, okay. So this is I'm a teamophiliac. This is a real word. You can Google it.
Okay.
And I just came up with this shirt because I read it, and you know how people be like, gold digger this and gold digger that. When a man give me money and gold, this is really what happens. So I'm like, yeah, I made this shirt, and yeah, I hate the term gold digger because it's just like, why? Like, you don't want to give me no money and no, you don't want to make me feel good. I want to make you feel good. Like, I don't get that. I just don't like the term gold digger.
Okay, so how many now do you currently still do like the online camming though? Like, can we book a Skype appointment? Like, what if I want like a live session? Do you do like live sessions?
I don't do Skype and I don't do Zoom, but I do Cam Soda.
Okay, what's that?
Yeah. Oh, Cam Soda is it's like an adult camming.
Okay.
Camming pay. So I do that sometimes.
Now, is your clientele more white men, Asian men, black men, women?
You know what? Honestly, I get all kinds. I really do. I think I get more people who like booty. Okay. Booty. I think it's more that people who like booty. I got a cute one, so people who like cute, you know, I tend to cream more than splash, but I do splash too. So people who like that, who like what I do.
What is the cream versus the splash? What does that mean? I don't know. Like, educate me. I don't know what that is.
Oh, I don't know how much I can educate you online, but so. You might not really know though, huh?
No.
I didn't think about that. Oh my God.
Stupid. Come on.
I'm gonna send you a free trial.
Oh no. No, absolutely not. I'll pass on that. I don't, because I don't know what that is. So I don't want to. Oh, absolutely not. You know what? I'll forward it over to somebody. I'll have them watch it, and I'll get back to you on the report of what they said it did.
You know where I get my best moves from, though?
What?
Gay porn.
Oh.
I swear to God, they be doing the best stuff on there. I'm like, oh, I would have never thought of that. Oh God, that's what I watch.
Right. Let me see. We got a couple more, and then I'm gonna let you go. Let me see. I got a couple more questions that I'm trying to think of while I have you here. Do you have a boyfriend?
No, I don't do boyfriends.
Okay, so no boyfriends because have you had one? Well, obviously you've had one, but what, they can't take the lifestyle that you do, or they're not?
You know, it's funny you said that's the last real boyfriend. We lived together, and yeah, the lifestyle did affect the relationship. I feel like he looked at me differently after that. He definitely treated me differently after that, and yeah, he was on some buy me some Jordans since you stripping type stuff, and I was like, what? So yeah,
Okay.
that was the last relationship.
Hold on. Okay, so I'm echoing again. I don't know what happened. We have a couple of callers on here. We're gonna take a couple calls, and then
Oh shit!
okay, turn me down. Yeah, mute it and then call in. Remember how I told you? So mute it.
Oh
Right,
yeah.
right, and call in. Right.
Oh wait.
Okay, and call in. Yes, we can still see you, so don't do anything crazy. Okay, don't do anything weird. Okay, we got a couple of calls, and y'all can ask her some questions if you would like. Okay, I'll bring her on in a second. Okay, if you guys are enjoying the show, please hit the subscribe button. Please also hit the like button. Okay, we're just chilling. You know, let me go ahead and get her on here. Hello, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Okay, we're gonna take this call here. 8448. You're live on the air.
Armon, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome. Hi, and I don't know the name of the woman, but hi too. I just had some quick questions on behalf.
Simone, stop jumping up and
chat.
down. I can't. Go ahead.
Okay. So, question number one. So, how do you use your body at what you want without having to actually sell your body? So, like J-Lo's hustlers. So, how do you sell sex appeal to manipulate these men? Because I guess that could help for some people in the chat who like single and dating and want to like get some things from men, or even if you're like in a relationship and you're not sure how to like spice it up, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I don't manipulate men though. And it is not really so much in convincing them to give me their money, but it's when, so basically I leave a scent, and it's like whoever likes that scent or whoever, I'm just myself. Like, you know, I'm just myself. And then whatever I attract is like, well, okay, well, if you want my time and more of my energy, you know, show me why I should give it to you instead of, you know what I'm saying? Because somebody wants to spoil me. Somebody wants to do something for me. I want to be with that guy. Don't you want to be with the best person who's going to treat you the best way?
Yeah, definitely. So
yeah, so then really that's what it's about. It's kind of like people are trapped in a mental state when they think about women getting stuff like gold digger. Well, what if I just really like gold? Dang. And what if the guy I want, instead of fighting lions and tigers and bears and being Tarzan, just bring me some Tiffany's and, you know, make me feel good.
Sorry, keep going. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but did that answer your question?
Yeah.
Yeah. May I ask more?
Yes. Go ahead. One more.
So, what would make me lose my train of thought? But based on your experience, so what are basically the hidden most fantasies that some of your, I guess, callers in your, or like the men that you've been talking to have been wanting from you that on average they probably are too afraid to ask? Because this is probably helpful to somebody.
Mostly what I get is that guys like it when you just like unleash it on them.
Okay.
What I mean by that is like they want to see what you're going to show them. A lot of them don't really, like when I'm like, I noticed that when I asked them, well, what do you like, or what do you want, or what makes you go, they always say whatever you want to do. Because I think with a guy is like maybe they have what they want, but they want to see what you gonna show them first.
Okay.
You know,
okay. Okay, Simone, do this. We have a guy on the phone right now. Yeah, he might be a gay guy, but listen, if he had $100 right now, and if you can turn him on right now, you need to make this gay guy erect right now in your best phone sex operator voice. Go. You got 10 seconds. Get him hard. Go. How would you do it, Simone? Do it, Simone.
Oh, shit. I don't know.
Talk. Let me see how you would talk.
Hi.
You wasted my time, girl.
So I have this sexy guy. Hi. Hello. Do you have a boyfriend?
No, he wants
you.
He wants you. He wants to try a woman.
I'm trying to. Can you let me?
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, that kind of messed up.
Okay, start over. No, okay, start over. So here's the scene. The guy wants you. He's a bisexual.
Yeah. Okay, you're a bisexual? Oh, that's
Yeah, so
I
what you
always
want?
had a fantasy where I wanted a sexy guy to put it in on my boop, and then somebody from behind to put it in my boop. Yeah. Do you think? Have you ever had a fantasy of doing that? Have you ever felt another guy in between a female? Basically is what I'm asking you. Because I've always had a fantasy to do that. How big are you? Do you think you would be big enough to fill the other guy through me? Hello?
Oh, wow.
I mean, are you coming? Like, hold on, where your hands at? No. Hold up.
Oh God.
I told y'all I'm nasty, okay? Because I do this.
That was a good one. Okay, thank you, caller. We got some more calls for Simone. Thank you, caller. All right. Oh gosh. All right. So that was good, Simone. Thank you. In my boop. Ooh, oh God, this is truly the best show, man. This show, you never know what the hell you're gonna get when you come over here. I swear, we're garbage over here. I promise you, we are. I'm the leader of the trash. Okay, 4513. You're live on the air. Hello. 4513. You're live on the air. Okay, they're not ready. Okay, 8356. You're live on the air.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, Armon.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm halfway nervous, halfway excited to talk to you.
Okay.
I just started watching you not too long ago. Probably when you interviewed Tokyo Tony. But anyway,
okay,
yeah,
yes.
I fuck with you, Alex.
Thank you.
Anyway, so this kind of like triggered me for real. I've been waiting for you to do this live for a couple days.
Yes.
So I've been dancing for a while. First of all, she's very nice. Like, this girl, she's funny. I can tell she's genuinely sweet. But I just kind of feel like you could have had a better example, you know, like for this to be the first time you talking about this. Like, I met so many, like, bad bitches, like, making money, like, just doing their thing, grown women. And I don't know, I just think this is not a good example, like.
Okay, so what you're saying is she's not a bad bitch, she's not making money, and she's not a woman?
Like, all the stuff you're asking about the courses, like, literally, you know more about the courses than she do. So it's like, I'm just confused, like.
Okay.
So look, with the courses is, I just want to make it clear, it's not a classroom. We're not just sitting down, like, writing notes. Like, no, that's not how it is. You can buy a course on Instagram. There's girls, like solidified girls, you can find them, follow them. Usually, the cheapest I've seen for a course is $55. I've seen some for like $100. So yes, the courses, they'll teach you how to, do your taxes, or if you wanted to. I don't even file taxes, like, as a dancer. No, I keep all my money. They'll know I do that, so I'm keeping all my dollars with that. So, but you don't necessarily have to file. What else?
Well, I first want to let you know why she's on the show, because she called. Hold on. She called in one of our. Okay, hold on. She called into one of our lives, and I said I would have her on the show. She contacted me. I can't tell this woman that after I've seen her or whatever, because maybe someone doesn't think she's whatever. What am I supposed to tell her? You're not good enough to come. I don't know. We just talked about it. I said I was going to bring her on. If I was up here calling her ugly and saying all these different things, do you know how you guys would be dragging me? I'm just up here telling her story. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know what her whole course is. I don't know. She said she wanted to talk. We brought her up here. Now you're welcome to come up here too and get into some things. But I do want her to respond. What do you have to say for that, Simone? She doesn't feel like you. Basically, she thinks that you're trash and you're cheap, and you just look a mess. It's honestly. Go ahead.
Oh, well, you know what, Armon, I don't ever really pronounce your name. I really be saying the N, but it sounds like
it's okay.
But I mean, on a certain level, like, I agree. I wouldn't say that I'm not a good example or a person to be up here, but I will say that no, I'm not at the top of my game. I am doing the mentoring and I'm still on my journey, getting on the top of my game. I got I don't even think I have one follower on my OnlyFans. I got content. I've been doing content every day. But I think that I am still a good example to be on here, because I think more women who are trying to do it are in my position than the bad bitches. The bad bitches is, like I said, they the 5%, the 1%, and I'm on here to, because I don't really want to expose the certain sites. I didn't ask permission to expose them on live, me like, oh yeah, go to this one, go to this one. So it's more just an awareness if you didn't know it was there. Like, if you go looking for stuff, usually you find the things you're looking for. You feel me? So, some people be looking for ugly people. Sexy, ugly. It's a market for that.
Yeah.
So if that's what I get, I'm cool with that. I'm like, I have no ego. I think ego on a female is the ugliest thing ever. Leave ego to the guys. It's intellectual, and being intellectual is feminine and sexy. I don't have no ego. And I remember I told you that on the phone earlier.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, can I speak? Okay, because I wasn't sure if I was muted or not. So listen. I didn't call to insult you. Well, and so Armon, listen, I'm not mean. I'm speaking to her as because I didn't even know you first started out, first of all. But when I started out, with my first day dancing, literally the only reason why I started, I used to work with this girl at Forever 21. We were cool as fuck. Oh, cool, super cool about that. Super cool. I didn't even know she danced. She asked if I wanted to go. I started. The first day, I ran off the stage, because I was so nervous. I didn't know what to do. She didn't tell me she knew how to dance, for real. But no, I didn't mean to insult you. What I'm saying is, it's because in the comments, I'm reading the chat, so, once you say you're a dancer, they're just oh, well, she must, it's I never even said that you were cheap, but it's they're saying, you're cheap, or, she looks like she would, sell her body and this and that, when you had already...
looking down at the comments is like being on a tall building, looking down. Don't do it.
And I just wish you were you know, like you're lit. I'm not even like I just smoked. Like I haven't smoked in a minute. My daughter's still up, so I can't really do much right now. But I just called just to basically say, like, there's a lot of different girls that are doing different things. They charge I've done more than Dan. You know, I dip and dab in certain things. I don't know if I want to go into detail because I don't feel like being insulted because I do like the show. And I want to feel some type of way later on. And you post something, so I don't want to go too much.
Girl, listen, you got to just when you get to the point where you don't care what other people say and nothing that nobody else says is going to stop you doing what you want to do, and you just become more and more centered with yourself, you won't even care about that stuff. So just,
I don't
care what people think. But keep your business.
The courses are on Instagram. Instagram. You basically pay for a PDF, and it'll basically just give you a whole script of how to talk to people in the club, how to upsell, how to, you know, ask for extra tips, how to
they got dance.
Okay, so give me an example. So how do you upsell? How do you ask for? That's what we're trying to get into. Tell us, since you're telling us what is someone? Give us a little piece of game.
I give y'all one. I give you one. Nina 420. Nina's 420 Life. She has a course. Middle-aged stripper. She has a course. So those are 2 courses I could give out. So those are cool. So yeah, the stripper courses, the dance. Can I say the dance club courses? Yes, I can share those. But like it's other courses that, you know, I wouldn't want to be in a position where I'm promoting them, and I wouldn't want to be in a position where the person who had the course felt like, oh dang, I didn't want to just shout out right there like that, you know.
I wasn't asking for that necessarily. I'm asking for the advice that they give in the course. So like if on the upsell part, how do they teach you how to upsell in the club? That's what I care about. I don't care about who created the course.
So it's basically upselling without upselling to, you know, sex. So it goes back to valuing yourself without being. I'm telling you, it's just once you have the confidence, you don't mind asking for things. It's like, can I get a drink? Like, okay, don't be in a position to get like the cheap drink or. Like, sure.
See, okay, I don't want.
Or why don't you? I mean, I don't want to put out the information that.
Okay, hold on. Let me let her. Okay, let the other girl answer. Okay.
Maybe she has. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I thought you were asking me.
I was, but go ahead. I'm asking you now. Go ahead.
And then okay. So some girls, they sell actual scripts, like word for word, like verbatim, like, you know. Like, some guy can be sitting there at the bar. You know, there's no girl up, you know, sitting next to him, whatever, so he's available to get a VIP or a dance. As a dancer, you go up to him, you know, hi, baby, how are you? How's your day going? Can I sit down? My name is so-and-so. You know, you try to engage yourself. So in those moments, that's when the courses or the scripts come in hand, because some girls do not know, you know, what to say. And, you know, some girls are nervous, like they don't know how like get a guy back there to the VIP. So, you know, they use the script. I'm trying to think of like a scenario, but like what I would do, you know, basically ask how their day's going, kind of flirt, you know, before the coronavirus, you know, I would like rub their arm or like, you know, kind of rub my booty on their leg or do like, you know, place foot, like their little like footsie and like, you know, whatever, like just do a little flirty, like stupid stuff, whatever. Just acting engaged, like just pretending like you really care. They call it giving them the girlfriend treatment.
Okay, now let me ask you this. Okay, so that's the strip club. Let me ask you another question. You don't got to go too deep into your personal or whatever. Now, are there other scripts and courses like for, you know, out in the field escorts where you can go and they teach you what to say when you pick up a guy and how to get money out of him? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, can you get into that?
They have scripts. Well, no, not scripts for escorting. I've seen more of like advice on where to go to meet high value guys.
Okay.
So you can to, like, you can go to the club and meet a guy. Like, I've met, you know, like, regulars that spend, like, more than I would say $200, $300. If they ask me for my number, I'll give them my text free.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
and just keep it in my pocket.
Wait, say that one more time. Wait. Say that one more time because I was reading something. Wait, say that again.
I'll just keep them in my little pocket, like,
Yeah.
you know, like, okay, you gave me a bag, so you may give me a bag later. You're okay, like, you're good. You know, like I said, all right.
No, I'm just trying to listen, we're just chilling today. We're just getting into some things today. It's interesting. I know it's kind of don't be shy. Don't be, your face is not up there. But yeah, I thank you. Thank you for giving us some input.
Like, you probably see me in the chat too. Like, I'm dark skinned. I know y'all probably think I might be white. I'm dark skinned, like super dark. I'm pretty, like definitely pretty. Like, you know, like I said, I'm not an asshole or anything. You guys just touched on a lot, and I was like, oh my God, like, I don't even know what to start with.
Wow.
Like the black girl versus white girl thing, plastic versus non-plastic. I mean, there's like levels. Like you talked about a lot, so I don't even know.
Yeah, you know what? But maybe we'll start a series. We'll probably get some other girls on here, and if you know some girls that might want to interview and you think they're more suited, send those girls my way.
Yeah, I have a couple girls.
Okay, and we're gonna let them know that you have referred these girls.
Okay.
Okay, so
and I'll also
go ahead.
You know, a couple girls, you know, that run the courses, because I did want to name drop so you can kind of see what I'm talking about, like on Instagram and stuff, but I'm not sure. But I think like your guest today, I think I know that the mentor that she was talking about from Instagram, if her name starts with Queen, and she's talking the tattoos, we might be thinking about the same person, you know. But she was right about the more spiritual, like healing, you know, like more dealing with trauma.
Yes.
Like if you were raped,
okay.
assaulted,
yes,
you reach out to her and talk to her, because, you know, you can't necessarily go to the police. You were, you know, out being, you know, doing business, and something happens to you, like you can't call and tell the police what happened, because you're already committing a crime. So, you know, they just, or even
I would, you know what course I want to take? I want to take the Vegas course, like how to get rich in Vegas.
They have that literally. They have a course for that. I know a girl off the top of my head. You know, she lives in Vegas. You know, and her courses were the ones that were 55 on Instagram.
Okay, we got another call, love, so I have to let you go because we just got another super chat to the top.
Okay,
but thank you so much.
You.
Okay, let's go. 1777. You're live on the air.
Hello, Armon.
Hey, what's going on?
Listen, that Becky talk about she's dark skinned on the phone. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. The last caller.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, but where the girl go? What's
she
her
here.
name?
She here. Simone. She's here.
Yes, Simone. We need you to get into it because I need some details, honey. Like, I need some details because I got my own stories too. I'm not a sex worker, but I got some juice over here. I need some juice. I need to know what you're working with, what you have done, like some sketchy something.
Like, what do you mean? Like, give me
something, girl. Give us a story.
Do you get paid? That's what they want to know. What are you doing? Do you making money? Are you doing anything to be like, girl? You sit there, or you just sit and smoke with these niggas?
Girl, how much you give it up for? Like, what's the biggest? What's the most you made in one night?
What you doing? Because we finna.
I mean, as far as the most I made is $1,200. Mostly what I do is I compensate. So, I mean, I don't full service. So I I don't like go meet somebody and, you know, they tell me what they want to do. They give me some money and I do those things. So I don't do that.
So never.
I'm more sugar. That's what I do now. So I say, like, the last guy I was dating, we was dating for about 8 months. Before we really got into some things, it was about 6 months.
What do you mean? You didn't have nothing you ain't have sex with him until 8 months in?
No, 6 months. We got into some things. I decided that, you know, he had spent enough money on me. He had invested in what I wanted to do financially enough. And, you know, I wanted some. And that's the man that was doing the most for me at the time. And so those kind of like the rules I live by. So if a man's not doing the most for me, he not the one who get none. So that's kind of how I do it. I don't, and that takes the illegality out of it and everything. Now it's not legal. You can't tell me what I need to give up my body for. You can't tell me that I need to settle for Denny's because of what you think I look like or because my titties or how much money I make. I don't care about none of that. You want
no. We totally get it. No one's judging you or anything. I just want to know.
I'm just, and ain't even no defensive energy. That's just like me now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I kept training my mind till it was like that's what it was. No fear. Now it's like this what I want, and I'm not afraid to ask.
I still think you scared though, because you said you don't sell that pussy, girl, and I need to know.
You said what?
I said, I think you're still scared, though, because you say you don't sell that thing.
I don't know. I mean, if 50 Cent was like, let's have a baby, you know, I write the checks first, you know, situations. But, no, I ain't seen nothing to make me change my mind at this point. But, you know, I'm open to being swept away off my feet. I'm willing to fall in love in one night. For the right price. You know, you feel me?
Oh, Armon.
So, yeah.
Okay, girl.
I don't know.
I get you.
Like, I mean, anybody who want to know, like, DM me, and then, you know, but I just don't want to broadcast the site. But let me tell you, they really go into details, though. They go into, you know,
but we want you to give us the details.
The best areas. Yeah, I can't.
We want you
that's
to give
like
us the details.
I can't give you something I paid a product that I paid for. You know what I'm saying?
But you didn't make it. You just paid for it. So why not share it? Because you here with us. You feel me?
Nah,
girl, we actually want
Okay. Yes, we will give you the play. You guys can all follow her on her IG. Thank you so much, baby. Listen, Simone,
Yeah,
this has been fantastic. Okay, you have been great. Go ahead and shout out your Instagram and your OnlyFans, okay?
Thank you. So my OnlyFans is Simi Cami Young, CYMICAMIY. Hold on 1 second. YUM. And the I don't know where the shirt went. It's okay. I had a shirt, but it's okay. Simi Cami Young is my Instagram. Simi Cami Young is my OnlyFans. If you guys do want to know about the courses, I'll get permission from the course people, and I'll shout them out on my story. So just look at my story in 1 hour, and I'll have the courses for whoever interested in going on the courses. So
thank you so much, Simone.
Thank you, Anna. I appreciate it.
We will talk soon. All right. You have a good day, love. Thank you.
All right.
Bye. Okay. Listen, I'm telling you, this is always, you just never know. Hold on. You never know. Hold on, Simone. We gotta end you now. Hold on. End the call, Simone. End the call. Why is she not ending the call? End the call, Simone.
Yeah, I'm only 28 though.
Okay. Thank you. Well, you never know what you're gonna get over here. Let me see what she said. Old girl looks very useful, chilling in her grandma's basement, giving her age. Random, but can we do a live on during the quarantine? Some of us is struggling. Yes, we can talk about that on. I'm gonna come back and do like a music live because I kind of want to. I'm feeling alive, so we might do like a, or maybe we can do another panel show tonight if people want to get in and then come on the StreamYard tonight. We could do like a StreamYard Kiki. Or we'll just probably do a call in because I could do music and I could do the call in. But I'm going to come back nonetheless in a few moments. We're going to get into some things. So for those who enjoyed the show, welcome. I've always said I want to do that. I never know, but you never know. Okay. So she was a good sport about it. But I always get people that call into the show and they say the darndest things. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to bring you on because I want to see how you do it. Now, to me, she was a little bit nervous. She was on camera. However, no, this probably won't be the last time that we do this because when I hear these interesting characters that call in, I be wanting to bring them onto the show and with these interesting like scenarios and stories. So we're always listening, and people were like, "Where's that girl? Where's that girl?" So there she was. So I just want to say thank you for coming on. Shout out to everybody. And until next time, I'm gonna see you niggas soon. Bye.